Okay, how are you? Welcome to chemistry lesson. Today we want to talk about polyatomic ion. Actually, polyatomic ions consist of those ions contain more than one atom. So it has positively charged and negatively charged, but in general it can be divided into positively charged and negatively charged. We have NH4 plus 1, which is called ammonium, and Hg plus 2, which is called dimercury. The others are negatively charged, which are mostly are oxyanion. But we have one exceptional, which is cyanide, then I will mention it. Okay, oxyanions. First of all, we have -1 like acetate, CH3COO, which is called acetate, and hydroxide, and nitrite, NO2 -1, nitrite, NO3 -1, nitrate. Good. What about +2? Sorry, -2. -2 like SO4 -2, sulfite, SO3 -2, sulfate, SO3 -2, sulfite. Okay, here we have what? More oxygen and less oxygen. Okay, and we have -3, which is common, okay, like PO4 -3, which is called phosphate. Okay, guys, look at here. What's the difference between NO2 -1 and NO3 -1? So this is called nitrite. Okay, nitrite. Both of them are -1, guys. Look at here. Both of them are -1, but this one called nitrite, ITE, but this one called nitrate. So ITE is used for what? Is used for is used for less oxygen, okay, but more oxygen, which is 3. 8 is used for more oxygen. Good. So don't compare this type to another type. For example, here we have sulfate. Okay, here we have sulfate, SO4 -2, SO3 -2. This one sulfate, this one sulfite. So here we have what? More oxygen, 8, less oxygen. According to this one, you compare together and you will compare both of them together. So less oxygen is used it is used for less oxygen. Good. But if you have only one type, for example, if you have only one type like carbonate, CO3 minus 2, only we have CO3, we don't have CO2 minus 2, so you use carbonate. Always ITE is used for what? ATE, sorry, is used for those types which has only one type, those polyatomic ion which has one type. Okay guys, let's make a compound. Okay, let's example how would be asked in the exam. Those type of question will be asked like that. For example, you have aluminium and sulfate, so it is not balanced. It is not balanced. It is not balanced, right? So how would you make it balanced? You say, guys, you say it is plus 3, sulfate is minus 2, so they are not balanced. What do? You will add 2 for here and 3 for this polyatomic ion. But in this case, guys, you use what? You use parenthesis in order to not be confused. Here you will add SO4, you will add 3, okay, for sulfate. Why we use parenthesis? So it is counted as one unit. So aluminium 2, so 2 multiplied by steel, it's plus 3, and this one is minus 2, so it is balanced now. 3 multiplied by 2 minus 6, minus 6, 2 multiplied by plus 3 plus 6, so the result is equal to 0. Now the compound is balanced. Aluminium 2, sulfate by 3. The compound is balanced. So what is the name of this compound? You will say aluminium sulfate. Aluminium sulfate. The name of this compound is aluminium sulfate. So let's use different example. For example, vanadium, which is plus 4, and sulfate, which is minus 2. So it is not balanced, right? So you will add 2 for vanadium, okay? You will add 2 for vanadium and 4 for sulfate. So as a result, vanadium by 2, sulfate by 4. Okay, maybe you say, what is this 4? This 4 refers to this 4. What is this? This one refers to this 2. So in your mind, still it's plus 4 and this one is minus 2. So let's make a calculation. 2 multiplied by minus 2 is equal to minus 8. 2 multiplied by plus 4 is equal to plus 8. So the result is equal to 0. Okay. What is the name of this compound? You say vanadium or vanadium sulfate. Okay, that's great. I hope you will get high mark in the exam and it will be benefit for you. There is one more note, I have to explain it. For example, if you have such kind of polyatomic ion, ClO4 minus 1, or ClO3 minus 1, ClO2, ClO. So this one is called chlorate. This one is called chloride. So this is less oxygen, so less oxygen, IT is used, more oxygen, AT is used. But what about for if this type, okay, this polyatomic ion has more than 2 types? What should you do? In this case, again you say what? You say, guys, again you say chlorate. Why? Because it has more oxygen. But in order to not be confused with this one, you say what? You say per. You say perchlorate. So what about this one? Because it is less oxygen, guys, it is less oxygen, still you say chloride. But because it's less than this one, in order to not be confused, I'm gonna use what? A prefix like what? Hypo. Hypochlorate. Hypo means less, few than normal, less than normal. But per means more than normal. This is normal type. Also this one normal type. Good. So give me an example for this type. You say what? You say potassium +1 ClO4 -1. So they cancel each other. You say potassium perchlorate. If you have like calcium ClO3, but it is not balanced, right? Just try to solve it, pause the video and try to solve it. It is not balanced. Okay, you say calcium is +2, chloride is -1. So what should you do? You will add 2 for chlorate. So what is the name of this compound? In the exam you will see this question, for example. You say calcium chlorate. Why you say H? Because it is ClO3. You don't say perchlorate. Why? Because perchlorate is used for 4 oxygen, but for 3 oxygen only you use 3. Good. I hope you are doing well. It will be benefit for you. See you next time.